Welcome, everyone. Oh, I didn't have mine ready. Well, I guess I lose today. The best port ever made in any system ever, and we're talking about Coleco's Donkey Kong on the Intellivision. If you like green apes, you're going to love this game.
That's right.
So how's it going, everyone? We got Papa Pete and Go Game Go in the house with the Go Game Aquarium. I said it wrong. Go Aquarium.
Go Game Aquarium.
Go Game Aquarium. I call it Go Game Aquarium sometimes. Go Game Aquarium sort of has a better roll off the tongue, though.
Back from the dead, what's going on? GC Hero Wars, how are you?
The Almighty Resurrected, as I like to call him.
PJ Smith in the house. GC says, my one-time playthrough of DK this week to coincide with this. Yeah, most people don't want to go back and revisit it. Kurt Bradshaw's in the house. Christopher Westerman, what's going on? Whoop, catch up here. Jeff Davis, how are you? Stash Net. There's Papa Pete. 1 inch biceps in the house. Let's see. All right. Yeah, let's get smashed. It's Astro Smashed Mondays. Indie Racing Night. When it comes to me, you got the Smashed from Astro Smash, correct? 6-pack already downed. Well, I do have a Bell's Oberon here. A nice wheat ale, orange and wheat. Saviter's in the house. How are you doing? Yeah, Coleco may suck, but their games are usually not 100% terrible. Yeah, I can agree with that. I wanted to read something. I had someone comment, I hope I don't say this wrong. It's either Deckel or Diesel, D-E-C-L-E, said was just given some cool information, and I didn't get a chance to look a lot of this up because I guess there's a bunch of interviews from the Rockland Corporation that was the people that programmed this. But there's a cool comment here. It says, Coleco contracted the Intellivision port of DK to Rockland Corporation, which was their first NT game. Similarly, they contracted the Atari 2600 port to Gary Kitchen's company, Imaginative Systems Software. Unfortunately, I don't think they know who worked on either NT or ColecoVision versions of the game. Applying Hanslon's razor, I suspect that the inexperience on the part of Rockland with the 4K cartridge size are the main reasons the game doesn't compare favorably. Wow, I am stumbling on my words. Rather than a concentrated effort to produce a subpar game, it should be remembered that the ColecoVision version of the game is a 16K ROM. Unlike most third-party Intellivision games, DK doesn't seem to make some use of exec. So unless it was programmed by an ex-Mattel or someone, there'd be a lot of reverse engineering and a pretty steep learning curve. So, yeah. So, and there's also, I guess, there was another. Hold on, let me see.
Now, where was that comment, Chuck?
That was on my Donkey Kong video.
Okay, right on. Deckel is somebody I subscribe to on YouTube and follow quite a bit in the Intellivision community. For example, he's been involved with the project of bringing the original master component, not the master component, the keyboard component, the software. They've restructured the software to emulate it, and now he's the one that has the videos on there of like the entire playthrough of the learning French. The cassette tape used to be on there. Very deep into the system itself of putting it together. I'm afraid I'm not a super expert on exactly. I think he's in France. I don't know that. But something's telling me that in the back of my head. Yeah. And but very, very into the history and the hardware and the schematics of the Intellivision system. So great information there from him. I'll tell you that.
Yeah, he also said something that might be of interest for the stream this evening. He goes, there's an interview with Ronald Borta, which is one of the founders of Rokeland, done by Kay Sebets, which can be found here on YouTube, uploaded September 2021. Although the interview dates back to 2016, they talk a little bit about game development and the NTV Donkey Kong from 20. I think he said it's posted at 2230 through to 2700. It's interesting, especially the bit where the host. Hold on here. Where the host says DK is definitely the worst version of the game, and Ron counters with the fact that he has no pride. They wrote ET. So that's kind of just some interesting little thing. But yeah, Deckel, thank you so much for the comment.
It's funny though, like I find it really sort of mesmerizing because I've watched this long enough, I've followed the scene long enough. Well, for years for me, but basically, listen to the Intellivisionaries podcast, which are very knowledgeable, extremely knowledgeable people on the system. Not many know more than Rick and Paul and C-Mart, but when they did their episode on Donkey Kong, they had no idea. Like there was no at that time idea of who exactly programmed it. So I think a lot of this information has just sort of reappeared over the last little while. That because since I did the 125 actually on Donkey Kong, which was only like 8 months ago, it was after that I heard that there was actually an idea, not necessarily of who did it, but at least of what company that did it.
Yeah.
So very interesting, really. It would more and more. Here's a 40-year-old system, and we're learning more about it all the time.
Hasselhoff says, watching these Donkey Kong challenges is one of the hardest things I've had to do to support this stream. There's a lot of people that don't like it. Hey, Dorkside came to get smashed in the Astros. Well, cheers. It was one I always played. GC says most outside games other than Magic Activision didn't use much of exec routine code if they use a non-standard start screen. Yeah, that's right, because it does have like the black start screen. Live in the moment says like the hammer. It's really challenging. I mean, it was never that hard as a kid. I don't know what the deal was with that very first hammer on the first level. I think from probably 37 jumps, I think I got it once.
That's crazy.
Like, it was just a weird thing. Yeah, if DJC would have double jumped, he would have gotten the hammer. Oh my God. Yeah. Lance says, will this be the day the Burger Time breaks through? Burger Time is the Susan Lucci of Intellivision Challenge. Oh, my console modded yet? Actually, I was supposed to Saturday, and I never made it out there, of course, because, why would I get everything on, like I said I would, on time, right? So hopefully this following weekend, it's just, it's like I'm this close for everything. It's just everything's set up. It just needs the solder points done. But yeah, I didn't make it out to my friend's shop. I was actually going to adopt a couple of these cats I saw at that the Humane Society put out, and I keep calling the number and they won't answer. And then I called. I left 2 more messages. Like, leave a message. I'm like, okay, left 2 more messages. And I go back to the store, and one of the cats is already adopted, and there's only one left. I'm like,
oh my gosh.
I said I'd adopt both of them, so I'm like, well, I'd still like the other one. And then they're like, they still haven't. I called them 3 times more today. I'm like, nice. Society.
Get your suitcase.
Yeah, get your suitcase. Oh my God, yeah.
But Chuck, guess what? There are Coco t-shirts up there now.
Okay, I will be getting one. Then I will definitely.
A couple different ones. They weren't exactly what I was thinking at first. I'll probably have a different silhouette up later on, but I made a couple the other day and threw them up there.
Yeah. Now, did anyone else have trouble getting that hammer, or do you guys usually just pass it up?
I just pass it up.
I do too, because I find you get more points by trying to get to the top quicker.
Yeah, I just try to get the top.
Bonus, yeah. I
only get the hammer if I'm in trouble.
Right.
I think I tried getting that first one once, and I couldn't get it. And
Dark says, I have some kittens. I can mail you a couple. Make sure you poke some holes in the box. But yeah, sure. Kitties and NTV might not match. Once of mine, I have 7. No kidding.
Sure they do, don't they? Huh?
Hammer time. Yeah, it was quite the debacle of me trying to get the hammer. Without further ado, I'll share mine just because it's funny. And I don't see my original, and I don't. It's weird, because they had some incompatibility with Intellivision 2 and all that stuff. Now I'm playing on a Intellivision System 3. So I don't see that making the hammer unattainable though. But back as a kid, I never had a problem getting that hammer. So it was a really strange thing. And I reset and played it a few times. It was just, it wouldn't line up correctly. But let me share mine. Mine's actually uploaded, so I'll be able to share it this time. So, whoops. Okay, that was interesting. This is me playing. All right, bring on the green ink.
Does anyone know why it's flipped? Why is Donkey Kong?
I always wondered that too. Look at this. Look at this hammer jump. Try the hammer when I want it to. Like I couldn't have jumped more perfect into that hammer.
Well, that's weird.
Right?
Yeah.
Like it kept bugging me, so I kept going back to try it again. Now I'm really disturbed that I've never not been able to get the hammer. What's the deal?
That's weird.
Isn't it?
Yes.
Really? Wow. Oh yeah, this is just my attempts at doing that. He's blaming the hardware for his poor DK performance. Hey, when it comes to that, obviously I'm doing this for the high score challenge on Astro Smash Mondays. I don't want to be Carnival for the next. Oh no, I did. We have up there Burger Time, Star Strike, Pinball, and something else. Wow, I can't remember.
Happy Trails.
Happy Trails. That's what it was.
Worst programmed game ever.
Jeff, you have to make sure you bring your Happy Trails box to the stream next week. If you
I'll
haven't
definitely show that one off.
That beautiful cover art is just like it's preserved.
It is
preserved.
And you keep hold of that one as long as you possibly can. And when it's time to turn it in, and you'll have to pass it on to somebody further west as part of their collection. So it can be on the entire all sides of North America as part of people's collection.
That's true.
GC says, I always assumed it was flipped solely due to the screen resolution. What would it have mattered if it was opposite? I don't. Oh, my butt. He got me interested grabbing my copy of DK to see if the first hammer. But you see, I'm jumping like perfect on it. It doesn't even. I don't get it. Yeah, I thought Intellivision was a family console. How does it feature a game called Happy Trails? Go has a special edition. Yeah, oh yeah, that's what we're talking about. Well, look at that. I've jumped like 30 times at that thing. At the end of the video, there's like an excerpt where where I actually have it grabbed it. I jumped like towards it, and then it grabbed it as I'm on the come down. No. But anyways, let me get into my actual play here. All right. So yeah, you're right. I think it's more the trying to get the bonus. So getting to the top is better than trying to smash barrels
for points. Yeah, for sure. Because in the arcade game, it gives you 300 points for smashing a barrel, right? 100 for jumping, 300 for smashing one. And I said something like that in my video that I think it's 300 points. But then later on, I don't think it is. I think they only give you 100.
See, he's saying zero trouble getting hammer. He just tried his.
Wow.
So I really am wondering if it's either, could it be something with the NTV3? I don't see. It doesn't make sense. That wouldn't make sense though. Or what if it's just my cart? You're not worthy to attain the hammer. Brian F., what's happening? Nice. See, I get these ones. Like the blue ones were no problem.
So they giving you 100 points or 300 points?
I didn't even see. I
didn't notice either. But next time you go through them, we'll see.
Yeah.
Try to watch for it.
All 3 lives.
That stupid 3-tone.
Hammer? Nope.
Oh, didn't get the hammer.
Nope.
Didn't get the
Yeah,
hammer.
I keep every level. I keep trying it again, and I'm like, nope, can't.
Those two barrels just like molded. They've become a super barrel.
Oh, so Lance Jane says he had no problem on NTV. So maybe this card I got's like defective or something. I don't know how it
So
could
weird.
Be.
How would a
really
cart
strange.
defect cause that one little glitch?
Yeah, see, it doesn't make sense.
So he's gonna keep going up. Uh-oh, he did not go up though.
As a kid, though, I used to get really far in this, really, really far. I mean, this was the only thing I had.
Yeah. Oh, for sure.
And those, they look like birds or pelicans or tea. Well, the Tari one looks like tea kettles. They're like really wide. But they look like peeps too. They look like a marshmallow peep.
That's right. They do.
Killer peeps.
They don't see you if you go a level up, but whatever.
Pick up the hammer. Casey, what's happening?
Thanks, Coleco. You did a great job programming this, Coleco.
So I'm making a shirt. It has the big green ape on it, and on the bottom it says "Thanks, Coleco." So I can't wait to print that one up and wear it.
See, trying to mess around getting that hammer.
GC just said it does give you 300 per hammer hit. So, okay, that's good.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, they look like the carnival ducks.
Yeah.
Hey, what's happening, Pack Opening Pro? How are you today?
Pack Opening Pro.
Yeah, I think I'm about to die on this one.
Papa and Pop all in the same place at the same time.
Yeah. Yeah, I had a I must say though, like the jumping, like to me it does well. I think
get up there.
Like the running and jumping and climbing actually to me works really well. I don't see it being bad. I think it was just graphically and that it didn't have the other two levels is what kind of made it terrible. As far as the control though, no, it's a weird green Donkey Kong other than that.
Go ahead, buddy.
But that speaking of Donkey Kong, that homebrew, was it Carl Mueller Jr. that did that?
Yeah, it was.
The DK arcade and the decal, that was stupid. I jumped right on the and that's how I ended it. But I need to get that still, the D2K or the DK arcade, because that is a beautiful what it should have really been on the Intellivision.
Yeah, exactly.
Hopefully that's enough.
I have it. I have here
those
somewhere.
guys struggled and I did good.
I hope you guys struggled and I did good.
And if
yes,
you can still get DK Arcade from Electronite. I'm sure you can probably get a copy of that, or maybe look. There are copies of it around. There are very, very few cocopies, if any, of this one around. But you can get the ROM from Intellivision Collector right now. So
there it is, Donkey Kong.
I have 2K Arcade.
I do show a couple of these. Check out these glitches here.
Yeah, I watched. That's kind of neat.
So I always did that as a kid because I played the heck out of it. But yeah, you could go there. I mean, eventually your time will run out. But if you needed to get away or take a breath, like you could do that on each of the ones that doesn't have a girder underneath. So you can go up to the second one there, and even the one on the far right above the first hammer. Anything where there's not a girder you can fall on, it's like a void.
That's so strange.
Yeah, and he moonwalks backwards.
Yeah, he went backwards. That's even better.
And then, of course, they have them in here, too, but you can only do it on the lower. There's a way to get right next to Donkey Kong, too, without dying. Like, you pretty much right in front of him, you can jump. But eventually, if you keep messing around, it will take your life.
There's some glitches that where you can get away from stuff, but you got to remember there's always.
And then at the very end... Look at this.
I'm sorry.
It gets it.
It's some hits here.
And that was after so many.
Wow.
Was there different versions of DK ROMs? Maybe I discovered the right combo between a version of a ROM and NTV System 3. You know, it's funny because I went to the. There was just a pile of Intellivision carts in this tote at this game store I went to, which was awesome. Where I got those great Sears pickups too, and some Genesis stuff. But yeah, there was like a couple of cartridges. I picked the one that looked. They had plenty of Donkey Kong cartridges, and they were $4, $4.95, I think. And I just picked the one that had the best looking label. I don't know why, because I'm not going to use it other than for this. But
I am so glad that you went there and did that. It didn't open your.
You got me out. I was like, man, you were probably like, damn you, DJC.
Not because of the. Yeah, tell them again if they haven't seen this, but not because of the friggin' Donkey Kong card.
Yeah, what is it? Oh, wait, Dorkside said I googled your hammer issue. It's weird. Yeah, so maybe it just is that. But anyways, yeah, guys. So Pete's like, if yours, because mine is sealed, he's like, why don't you just go to a retro game store and find one? I'm like, I don't know, blah blah. So I looked up a couple retro game stores. First one I go to, I'll show you. I found. Wait, I got the wrong one. I got this right away. No, it was this one. Yeah, I was right. Backgammon. Perfect. And they even put it in a protector. Look at the price. $11.95. These are going for like 130 or so. Because they're so rare. And then I go to the next day I go to the second game store. And what's on there? $12.95 roulette. Like, unbelievable score.
It doesn't get any better than that.
Right? The only thing on the roulette is I noticed that the top flap, it either came off or is just missing. Which is really weird. Nothing's torn or anything. It's just, but I mean, for $12.95, I'm sorry. I bet I can still get probably $50, $60 for that easily.
Sure.
But I mean, these are ones obviously I'll never sell, but yeah, I'm 3 away. So I only need the common. Well, I need one rare, which is Checkers. And then the 2 sort of commons, which is Snafu and Frogbog.
And they're medium. They're not as rare as those other 3, but they're not close to the common ones you get. You don't see many Frogbogs or Snafus.
Just realized Jeff's wearing Merlin. I knew the bounce sneak, did not know the dead airspace. Got to try that. Yeah, there's like a lot of little things in that. I used to like I said as a kid when it was the only thing I had. I just had to mess around with it. I played that for hours,
Here's the scoop on ROMs with this is from INTV Funhouse, which has great resource for variants and stuff.
Yeah.
For ROMs, reportedly a ROM variant was released, Europe only possibly, that fixed the Intellivision 2 bug. Hankster reports that this is true. This version may also come in a beige case rather than the black one, but my copies with the beige case do not work with the Intellivision 2. So there are ROM variants out there that you may have that work with the Intellivision 2 that maybe it introduces some other bugs into it, like that one you're talking about, because that's really odd.
Yeah, I've never had a problem doing that ever. I'm almost it makes me want to go next time I'm at the game store to pick up a separate cart again and see how it plays. I mean, I could open mine, but I don't want to open my sealed copy.
You're going back to game stores, look for more games sometime, grab another one, right?
Yeah. This is interesting here. Back in the day, you could cash in game box tops for a free game from Mattel or Intellivision. Maybe that's why that's done. It looked like if it was cut, it was like razor cut off. Like you couldn't, I didn't even notice it until I was like, I thought it was just folded in.
My Donkey Kong box has no top. I don't know why.
Yeah, so that might be something like that.
Hey, I didn't know it. Neither does mine.
Huh.
See? Isn't that nuts? Yeah, it's not like you really look. You just look to see how it opens, how it looks, how the box is nice and sharp and straight. And then, some of them are missing. I have a couple like that, I think. I just never knew the reasoning. Strike that, not left, going to hit right on to get the free points in the DK arcade. Oh, okay. Oh, yeah. So we have a poll going. Let me check it here. So the next high score challenge, we have Burger Time, Star Strike, Pinball, and Happy Trails. We got about 34 votes in right now. We've only been going. I posted that about 30 minutes ago. We are at 59% Burger Time, Star Strike 9%, Pinball 9%, Happy Trails at 24%.
That was at last place a few minutes ago.
Yeah, so Happy Trail's picking up some speed. So get your alt accounts, get all your friends, your family, your cousins, call up some people overseas, whoever you can get, and get some votes in, because we want to see. I kind of want. I've never played Happy Trails. I think I might have popped it in once, and it was one of those kind of slide the tiles to make the train go around. And
if you want to see my great variants of Happy Trails,
Yeah, exactly. And then you get to see the variant that Jeff has, the spectacular cover, preserved in time forever. Anyways, if you read that FAQ further, it says that Varian ROMs cannot address DJC's bad gameplay abilities. Well, you saw me literally jumping every angle into that hammer. Like, I don't think that was my gameplay abilities, although I am terrible at some stuff.
I think he's saying you just missed it.
I voted Burger Time. Yeah, I'm a Burger Time fan. Like, Burger Time's gonna get the shaft again. I just know it. It does. It's been on every poll we've done since we started doing this, and it always loses. So if you want to keep that going, then vote for Happy Trails. Oh, we're at 57% now. Well, while we let that poll go some more, let's go to Jeff's. Donkey Kong. Where are we at? I like how his title is "Watch Me Play DK Badly."
Well, the thing is, I can't even play even the arcade game because I can never play it. I don't know what the deal is. I'm just terrible at Donkey Kong, any version.
Like, looking at it now, I don't think like the animation's good. I think it's not a terrible. I mean, when you had this, and I remember the Atari 2600 version, it was like, didn't Donkey Kong only move if you walked up a ladder? And he looked like a gingerbread man.
Well,
so I mean, it was better than that.
I'll say something controversial here, Chuck. I didn't think it was that bad of a game, to be honest, when I played it. This is the first time I played it. I mean, you got to remember the original Donkey Kong arcade, the jumping was awful.
Yeah.
I thought it was easier to go up ladders in this version than the arcade game, to be honest.
You crossed over the rivet.
Yeah.
Usually you'll fall through, but that was pretty funny how he just like it looks like he's just like he's fried like an egg, like he just like fried up like a piece of bacon fat or something.
Yeah, he did kind of fry up. See, it's that crazy jumping where you just kind of float and you got to jump so early. I went the wrong way there. Oh wait, no, I didn't. There's still one more, or still two rivets to go. Even the NES version didn't have all four levels, did it? Didn't it only have three of the four?
It did. I don't think it had the pie level.
NES wasn't complete either.
So what? Carnival, Donkey Kong Mousetrap had issues, didn't work for NTV2. Yeah, I think there was a few games that just, if it had that sticker on the front says not for use, or that banner it said not for use with NTV2. I think it was most of the Coleco ones.
So why is Pauline the same color as the gird? Is this some kind of a memory thing?
Yeah, that because they fixed that too in the new
just
one.
Makes it all one background, so it's
it
use up any memory really.
Now, if you notice when you see the the frog appear when he throws the barrel, like right there, it's kind of the exact same position as in the original Donkey Kong.
Put a handle on that would be put a handle on that. That'd be the Kool-Aid Man.
Yeah, it could be. Yeah, someone did say it looked like a frog. Now, all I can see is the two eyes and like the mouth of a frog.
Yeah.
There's a guy. Someone that did drew a cartoon of what it really looked like, and he made him this big green frog looking thing with a big smiley face with two legs kind of sitting, and they made the Pauline looked like a red lobster bird, but they all drew it out exactly how they looked, and it was so. And I think Donkey Kong, and then Mario was like a pig or something like that. That's pretty funny. Oh, what did you end up getting? I didn't even check.
It was a little over 19,000.
19,000. Okay.
Now for me, for Donkey Kong, that's pretty good.
Pauline's color issue due to how they build the girders and the overall image. Okay. Yeah. Any original Coleco releases didn't work with NTV2 not using Mattel's exec. Okay. There are changes between MTV1 and 2. Small, but when not using direct calls can get you. Yeah. Well, now let's see the master once again. And we're gonna watch Pete's here. Let's see. Right here. And here we go. Look how beautiful that screen looks.
I know.
Great cover.
Yeah, the pig.
I hate that level right there. They get close together. It's very hard to deal with. So I'm going to let them combine. He's underway.
Yeah, once again, the ultimate flashback. What a good-looking way to play Intellivision games.
It's just so bizarre that it's
pretty good.
flipped.
Hey, you got this off.
Yeah.
That was lucky. All right, so I'm trying to get my ECS games to work with it now. They do, but I just haven't got it down yet.
Oh. Yeah, I've never played an ECS game.
I'll go over and try to get rid of some of the...
Now I'm noticing, does it always only have 2 at a screen at a time, huh?
It does, yeah.
Yeah.
We'll grab that.
I couldn't remember if it increases higher levels or if they just get faster.
I think they just get faster.
Yeah.
Those things.
I like when he's standing up and down on a ladder. He just looks like a wishbone. He's just 2 legs and a stick.
I got Pete's taunting him. He knows how far that can go. It's kind of like taunting a dog on a chain outside.
Don't want to run too fast into those things because they will. You'll hit them when the hammer's up in the air, and it'll kill you. So.
Yeah, I've definitely gotten killed before. But like even by a barrel, sometimes if the hammer goes up, and
if the timing's right, eh?
Yep.
That's not too bad. How about to sit down on Checkers with Papa Pete? Hey, Checkers is available in 125. Well, again. Oh, no big deal. Oh, good chance.
You're saying the Intellivision was most disappointing? See, as a kid, I liked it, but I also knew it wasn't perfect.
Counting even after you win. Seems kind of weird, but.
Yeah, it's always fun when you jump when you make the jump over 2 barrels at the same time. I always love doing that. It's hard to do, but when they're going fast enough. Why does this frog want to kidnap this girl?
So he can't come over. I'm going to try to do the same thing. Get over there when they're up top. Good. You ready, man? Try to. Yeah.
Oh, Pauline, if you look at it the right way, she kind of looks more like a spy versus spy guy.
Yeah, right.
If the hair is the nose.
Yeah, that's what and that let me see if I can find that because it is hilarious.
Oh wow, this is my 3rd time through this level. That's like personal best. Lots of points we scored by getting there quick. Look at that 7,800 or that already. You get 100 for jumping. Well, that's nothing compared to that. I was on track there. It was not
this is it here. Let me see if I'm going to save it.
All right. Here we go again.
This is awesome. Hold on. Oh, of course it'd have to do that. Wow.
Right? Oh, we don't anymore, though. Wow, that was lucky. That was lucky for me. Get up there.
Okay. Let's see if I can pull this up here.
Oh, that was lucky too because I thought I was toast. It's all right. All right, so let's try to get this one. Hey, smash that. Where are you going? Well, I'm back getting hammered. All right, that's good. Get right out of there in case he's
All right, I found it. I'll pull it up in a second. It's pretty funny. It's not the greatest resolution, but.
Okay, come on. Get rid of him. I like the hammer just to go away.
And then in the D2K version, you can pick one of the characters that can actually run up and down the ladders with the hammer.
Yeah, 43,000. That's pretty good. Let's see.
Yeah, I think I hit 47, and then you definitely passed me up.
Get up the level so you see that opportunity.
Now I also notice when it doesn't do the sound, does it not give you the points?
Right.
So I noticed sometimes you'll get an empty.
Okay.
You'll get an empty jump where it won't give you the points.
I got one man left, so we'll try to beat this. I'd love to beat this level and get into the next one again. Just as quite a few points to be scored in the next one. The bonus points for finishing are so huge compared to everything else in this.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, you get like 7,100 right here.
Yeah. Oh, there's the opening right there. And that went down that earlier.
6,700 points added to your score. Isn't that awesome? Or 60. They switch at 66.
50,000. Wow.
50,000.
Yeah, this is where I was like, well, I'm screwed.
Pete has won again.
Right here. Respawn right there if you want. No, it's not good enough.
Oh, got him. Mine was 47,000 and something. That was like I did a couple little practice runs, messed around trying to get the hammer, and then I just did the one run.
Oh man!
Right on him. So I think that's it. 53,800.
Wow,
that's a good score. I think I haven't done that well before or very often. Probably back in the day, I used to be able to probably play for an hour and never lose a hand. Not quite at that level at this point, but that's okay. No problem at all. Let's go right back to the other screen. Perfect.
So that was pretty awesome. Let me see if I can.
53,800. That's Donkey Kong by Coleco. I still hear
it. Yeah, I was gonna say it's still going in the background. Let me see if I can share this funny drawing. If it'll let me. Let's see. Can you guys see that screen?
Yep.
Look at that. Isn't that funny? I know it's kind of tiny, but
and make it bigger.
Let me see if I can. Is that bigger there or no? Is it still doing? How about there? Oh, wow. Now do you see it? Or is that not coming in? Well, it's not coming in like it is over here. I have it like on full screen. Yeah, it might be weird on that, but I'll have to show it on a but they made them basically look like a raptor bird, an olive, a bunch of eyeballs, and then a frog guy smiling. But anyway.
Okay, yeah.
But yeah, no, that I always thought that was funny. But yeah, it was really weird, I guess. And someone else was saying, I don't know if it was Deckel or somebody was saying, maybe it was someone in the chat, I can't remember, about how that was supposed to be a palette of brown, but it actually looks green when it's ran through a TV or however, I guess being programmed, it was supposed to be like a medium brown, but then same with like the title screens, because I guess it's the same green that's on the title screens is what a lot of people are saying. Which would be weird if they program the title screen like, how about a nice medium brown? That's what the kids are wanting these days, a nice medium brown on the screen. Oh yeah, I need the white labels or the INTVs.
So GC Hero Wars got 110,000 when he played. That's awesome. Wow.
That is really cool.
Yeah, that's a lot.
She kind of looks like ET.
Shall I say it? But Burger Time's going to win this week.
Make sure you guys smack the. Oh yeah, thank you, sir. Yeah, let's check out. So we're at 57% for Burger Time. Happy Trails at 22. Star Strike 14. Pinball 8. That's awesome.
So, did you guys get some new games in your collection this week?
I don't have them yet.
But
oh yeah, I went to Intellivisioncollector.com, which is down here in the banner as well, because I always forget to mention. I picked up some amazing games, which I believe are on the way. I almost want to check my porch right now and see if they're up there.
Yeah, mine are on the way.
But I'm guessing because of, I'm very close. That's why I say that. But I'm guessing it's probably going to be middle week. Because I just ordered those. When was that? Saturday or Friday?
What day was that? I think it might have been
Thursday. The Thursday, yeah.
Thursday night, but you might have ordered them Friday or something like that. That'd be awful.
Yeah, so I don't think I'll see them till midweek, I think.
Yeah. Well, what did you get? What did you end up getting?
So I got some, I got a Magic game. Well, I'll say what I got. It's not like
I never even thought about that part of it. I was thinking about for the challenge now, we have a few more games we could play for the challenge, right?
Yeah, so I got Power of He-Man, which I never owned.
Yeah.
So I got Master of the Universe, Power He-Man, and then I got Truckin' and Whitewater and Pole Position.
Oh wow, you got that. Good.
Yeah.
Right on.
Because I really need to start getting more into this. Don't jinx it, DJC. Get the hot dog costume ready. Hey, I will. I will be wearing a hot dog costume if we get it. Burger Time better win this. Is there a world record for Intellivision Donkey Kong and Twin Galaxies? Oh, I'm sure there must be. Go Star Strike. I love Star Strike too. Because if Burger Time wins and I play it, I'll be an hour plus game-a-thon. Oh, I love Burger Time. I have a feeling I may win that challenge, but I'm not going to talk crap. I did that last time and I lost.
I have confidence in you.
Kurt just got Defender of the Crown Blue Sky Rangers edition. That's awesome.
Oh, right on.
I want to get those too. I really got to get those. Yeah, no reason to doubt the legitimacy of Twin Galaxies. You never hate He-Man with? Yeah, I've played it. I just never owned it. I never owned it. I played it at my sister. She had it when I got a little older. Yeah, Cinemaware title on the Commodore. Is that where that came from? I didn't know.
Cinemaware, yeah, and they're right in the. I believe they're in the credits of this too.
PJ says, could you imagine Astro Smash port to the Playdate where you had to crank to one way or the other to move the spaceship?
That is the Cinemaware logo right on the back of the Intellivision version, right? Because that's that's fully licensed from Cinemaware.
So I found the list of games I got from Luke. Well, they're coming this week, I guess. Swords and Serpents, Stampede, Bump and Jump, Cubert, and Beam Rider.
Oh, Beam Rider's fantastic. It's like a flat. I call it the Flat Tempest.
Yeah.
So yeah,
do you have that one, Chuck?
Yeah, I got all of them except Worm Whompers. The only thing I'm missing for Activision. I can't remember if I got. No, I don't think I got that one. Oh, GC is going to check the Twin Galaxy scores. Oh, you got a strobe light going?
Something about the way I move, it triggers it. I'm not sure, but I think if I do this, it kind of resets it.
Yeah, pole position I heard is terrible. I think from seeing it on the Intellivision, I think it looks pretty terrible. But I haven't. I just need it for my collection.
But there are a couple in there. Now, Jeff's got Stampede coming too, so we can do that one.
Oh yeah.
That should be a lot of fun.
I don't even think I busted it out. It's not sealed, so I don't think any of my Activisions are sealed. So I keep forgetting about the two interface titles, which is Blockade Runner and Sewer Sam.
Yeah, they're not very common. Don't know that I've ever played either of them. Have you played them?
No, I've seen Sewer Sam, like a video on it, but I never took it out. So that's an interesting one.
That's an interesting pair because that company itself was an interesting group. The guy still lives in Vancouver, and I don't know, but for whatever reason, I can remember all the different interviews with Keith Robinson when they were doing the flashback, the actual flashback. The guy had no interest whatsoever in getting his games put on the system. He's not doing anything with them. He just wouldn't license them for the flashback.
This was who now? It was
there's a guy, I couldn't tell you his name off. I'd have to look it up, but he's from Vancouver. He created those two games on his own as a third party. And he still has the rights to them. I mean, it's this one guy.
Which games are these again? I'm sorry. I was
and Blockade Runner.
The interface ones. Okay.
Yeah, interface.
Wow.
So it's interesting. It might be right on them. I don't know where mine are.
I don't even remember what Blockade Runner looks like. I'd have to relook. I have to look that up again.
What do they do with them?
Everybody's saying Zaxxon is god awful and the most disappointing on the Intellivision.
Episode number 25 of the Intellivisionaries podcast is on Zaxxon, and yes, it is. But it's still we'll have to try that one out sometime too because we can play it.
Yeah. GC says pole position in the game is decent, but the problem is how they programmed it. So if you crash once, you use like 90% of your clock up. Oh, okay. I didn't know that.
So there's the two we're talking about. If anybody's not familiar with them, they're not common games by any stretch. They're not super expensive, don't get me wrong, but they're not. They certainly aren't ones that you saw everywhere at the time. So,
is there screenshots for Blockade Runner or no?
There is, but I think they're just artist renditions on the back, right? So they don't really tell you a whole lot.
Is Blockade Runner more of a shooter?
Yes.
Okay.
If you look at the cover on that one, like that's the cover is like looking like you're shooting ships. So.
Oh, if you keep forgetting that. Yeah, I do have Pac-Man Lands.
Literally running through the tunnels.
Yeah. I remember that game. It was kind of nifty. It wasn't too bad, you know.
Okay. Did you play it back in the day too?
I'd watched videos on it. I had one. I never played it though. I mean, I have one in my collection. I just never. I found it at a retro game store years ago, and I just held on to it. Never popped it in and played it.
I think maybe those are ones like I got 6 more episodes to do this year. I've only got 3 of them named down. 3 of them set is what I'm going to do on the 125, but maybe I'll try to learn one of those games and throw that in 23, 24 in there.
Look at that score, 1 million.
Wow. So Twin Galaxy score for DK, skill 1, 1,009,100.
11 million.
Oh, I'm sorry. No, I thought that said skill 1.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah.
Guess what? Yeah, it probably does.
11. That'd be insane. Like that's your whole weekend right there at 11. I mean, I'm trying to remember. I don't remember it getting too much faster. I mean, although I never went that far, you know, I think I probably looped it, 10 times, maybe not at the most as a kid. Maybe I mean, counting each board. I don't think it plays bad. I really don't. It's just the way it looks. I think it plays good. I say that looks bad. But yeah, that's insane. Oh, look at this. Other speeds. So that's the speed. So yeah, the skill is the speed. I keep forgetting that. So skill 2, 246,700. Skill 3, 152,400, and skill level 4, 211,300. That's still insane. I hope that DK score wasn't submitted by VHS. Pac-Man is currently in the Atari Age contest right now. Top score is at 2.4 million. Wow. Is there a kill screen? I don't know.
I don't think we have a kill screen.
I don't think so.
That's kind of neat, though. I love that movie, King of Kong, right? Like I go, we're about to see a kill screen, and then we get down there because that's not far away from me, right? It's 6 hours away, but we go down there on vacation for times, fun spot, and hey, there's a machine where the kill screen was done. It's kind of neat.
I just love that guy walking around. Hey guys, there's a kill screen coming up. In case you want to know.
Yep. It's a big friggin' building, right? It's like 4 levels. I think he went through the whole thing telling everybody in the place.
There is a kill screen. You see it when you start the game. That's funny. Let's see. Let's check our poll. See if Happy Trails has gained any momentum. It has a tiny bit. It's at 21%, but Burger Time still at a solid 55%. Star Strike kind of peaking. It's doubled its percentage. It's at 16. Pinball still at an original 8%. So Burger Time.
The first time the Star Strike was not last.
Yeah. Pinball, boy, no one likes pinball. I'll tell you. I'm not a fan of it either, so I guess I kind of understand that. Yeah. Donkey Kong. Yeah, Burger Time. If that's winning, man, I am excited for that. Speaking of Burger Time, I actually got I had a couple pounds of beef, and I was barbecuing, and I literally just ran out of it yesterday. I kept making hamburger patties. I was just making burgers all week. I loved it, man, because I've been eating like pretty decent, normal.
Yeah.
And I was like, I am good. I got a new grill. I'm like, I want to make some burgers. So I did one burger a day for the whole week. And it was delicious.
But were there fried eggs and pickles chasing you while you were doing it?
You know what? I almost wanted to do a fried egg on it. But yeah, I love, I had those brochet buns, and I put those and grill those up a little bit. Some pepper jack and cheddar on there, and a nice flat, one of those flat, Vlasic stacker pickles. So it fills almost you get a couple of those. It fills the whole thing.
Yeah.
And then do the mustard, ketchup, and mayo. And, the only thing I wanted to get was, bacon. That's what I really wanted to cook. Andy Racy says pinball was fun, but it never replaced actually owning real pinball machines. Yeah, and I have pinball machines. I'm all about that too. Canadian Gamer, you've just been doxxed. You've just been doxxed online, FYI. Doxxed how? I mean, I don't have really think I'm hiding. Everybody already knows my name. Would they throw my address up or something? Let me know, man. Has a secret kill screen. FedEx from Billy Mitchell.
Yeah.
That's funny. Oh, boy. All right. Well, I am going to close this poll, I think. I'm going to give it one
mystery comeback this week.
Yeah, I'm gonna give it one more minute. So get your final votes in. We got 38 votes. We got Burger Time, Star Strike, Pinball, and Happy Trails. Oh, we got a couple more votes in. So Happy Trails at 21%, Burger Time at still holding strong at 55%. The other two, unless a bunch of alt accounts hit it right now, I don't think the other two have a chance. Oh, Happy Trails gaining to 23 now. Speaking of Burger Time, how would you rank the Intellivision pack-in games? I think Burger Time was probably their best pack-in, to be honest. But I still have a nostalgia for poker and blackjack, though.
And I go for AstroSmash.
Oh, that's right. AstroSmash was a pack-in too, huh?
Yeah, for a while, I'd still go AstroSmash even over Burger Time.
I agree.
I'm not a Burger Time fan, big fan of it, though. It's a great game, and it's got a lot of people who love it, but it's just not mine. That's okay. But I like AstroSmash.
Y'all have an invite here to the Upper Midwest as we actually have a Burger Time fast food restaurant. That is cool.
Don't you think they need the arcade game in there, though?
Oh, I would hope it'd be in there if it's a Burger Time theme. Last time it's not. But then you got to have a nice big CRT built into the wall and a little table with an Intellivision on it, and have the Intellivision Burger Time, because it is the best version of Burger Time. Yeah, Burger Time I know is a pack-in for the NTV2. Yeah. I don't know if they did it also for the first one.
No, just a second.
The only one I remembered was basically the poker and blackjack, because that's the one we got. So I never really paid attention to who got packed in after that. So I guess it was. I know football at one point was a pack in
with the Super Pro,
or was it with the Super Pro? Okay,
yeah, with that version of the console, which would be really neat. I don't have that one. I don't have the 3. You got the 3.
Yeah.
What was the pack in with the 3? I wonder.
Wow. Now I'm curious.
Or the Sears.
Yeah, the Sears too. The Sears sounds like it would have.
I don't know if it was poker and blackjack with the Sears or not. I don't think it was.
So this game store I went to that I got the roulette from, they also had a perfectly working, although fairly yellowed, a Sears Intellivision for $70.
Oh wow! Now they weren't white to begin with. They were sort of off.
Were they a cream or almond color?
Cream color to begin with.
Well, then it looks great then. Sioux Falls up the road. Okay, Burger Time. Man, that's awesome.
So I'm looking at Burger Time. It's kind of like a Rallies or a Checkers, whatever you want to call it, where it's just kind of a building. It looks like you go up and just order and then go.
I mean, is it themed after the game or is it just the name happens?
No, it looks like it's just the name. So unfortunately, I don't think you go in because I just order and leave.
Well, at 40 votes, it's ended, and 52% said it's Burger Time. So it looks like we'll be making some burgers and avoiding some eggs and pickles and crazy sausages. It's going to be a fun time. I'm
going to remember to get out all my versions of Burger Time for next week's show. Plus, my complete in box of Intellivision 2, which I got, I don't know when I got it now, it's so long ago, but it looks like nobody did anything but crack open the end flap because you open it up and there's the Burger Time. Everything's perfectly packed in it. The Burger Time's right there on the top. So
nice.
I'll bring that down. Take a look at it next week.
I might actually, what we could do? I mean, I'll see if I can try to get us something to wear too. It'd be funny. Maybe we should all make burgers and have some burgers while we show our Burger Time footage.
There you go.
Just because I want to eat some more burgers. That's the only reason. Oh, yeah, we forgot about Lock and Chase.
I was saying we should eat burgers next week for Burger Time.
Okay. Yeah.
Yep. So
finally.
Burgers down below.
So for next week's poll, we'll switch out Burger Time for Lock and Chase. So then we'll have Lock and Chase. We're getting down there. Because eventually we're gonna do all the sports ones. I don't know. I wouldn't mind maybe doing a sports run next week. Maybe we pick four games for sports.
That'd be cool.
Yeah, we'll have to see. I think, because we haven't done a sports run in a while. That way we can bounce around and then come back to the rest because, to more games. And then we'll kind of have to go through what everybody's got. I know we keep asking each other, but maybe we'll have to set up something in a Discord or something and show like what we have of each, and that way we'll know what we can all play at the same time. But when it comes down to it, me and Jeff just need to get the ultimate flashback and be done with it.
There you go.
That's the best way. I expect chef hats on all of you next week. Oh, it's Memorial Day next week. Oh, shoot. Are we going to have I might be... Either way, the next ASTROSMASHED, we are doing the Burger Time thing. But I thanks for saying that, PJ, because I might be out of town, so we might not be able to do next Monday. But I will keep it posted. I'll make an announcement on the channel. Burger Time wins. Mark it down. History has been made today. You're right. The first time. It's been in every poll. You better show Burger Time commercial footage on next week's show. Oh, I could do that. I can try to pull that up. I'll be watching racing all day Sunday, Monaco, Indy, Coca-Cola, and I'm going to be so hungover on Monday.
That's a late night right there for me, especially out here in the East. Coca-Cola goes till about 1 a.m. here.
Usually Memorial Day, I do have a barbecue and have a bunch of friends over, so T-Public has Burger Time shirts. You know what else they have? Cocoa shirts.
Cocoa shirts.
Get your Cocoa shirts now, folks. Get them while they're hot. Yeah, so I don't know. I think we might because if I'm not up north at a buddy's cabin on the lake, I might be barbecuing. So I'm gonna have to say we might have to see you the following week on that.
That makes sense anyway, Chuck. Just call it right now. That'll be perfect.
Yeah. I'm gonna call it on that. So we're gonna skip a week and we'll see you back the week after for Burger Time. It's everybody plenty of time to practice, learn, and master this game, and then record. So this will be a true, like, we got 2 weeks to practice this. So.
Well, poor Burger Time, it wins and it doesn't even make it on the next week's show.
Yeah, I know. Well, that's it's its own fault. It didn't win all this time, and then it had to win on a holiday show or holiday Monday. But anyways, what do you got coming up, Pete, on your channel?
Just working away at a couple different things. Gonna have an indie homebrew spotlight coming up very soon. Of course, I'm still working on Dig Dug. I hope to have it out within 2 weeks, which I said 2 weeks ago. But I got pickup videos all recorded a bunch of them the other day, and of course, working away at these challenges. A lot of fun, right?
Absolutely. Jeff, what you got coming up?
I released a Playdate video this morning. Five more games, not in season 1. Another one coming out Friday. Let's see. Wednesday is open chat, and Thursday is the Nintendo show.
Very, very cool. Lance Jennings says Intellivision Burger Time has 7 screens, much more than in TV Donkey Kong.
Wow, 7 screens. Oh, that.
I've probably never seen anything past the second.
Pete, I'm right there with you. Burger Time and Donkey Kong are the same for me. I was like, I can barely get past the first screens.
Yeah, Stash that says, "Hey, let's try to play Burger Time 2 before the show." Hey, I'm all about it, man. I'm gonna have some burgers. Like I said, we're gonna miss this next Monday, but it'll be the show after. Oh, excuse me. But yeah, I'm all about it. I think if we don't have chef hats or I'm going to be dressed as a hot dog. I'm just going to say it. I'm going to be dressed as a hot dog. It's my promise to you guys. And I'm going to cook a big fat burger and eat that while we watch and see who is the true super chef. See what I did there?
So that'll be part of the challenge as well. See who can make the biggest burger and put it into them during the show.
Oh, okay. I'm down for this. I'm like, I have to eat this. It's like my doctor's going to be, are you following your diet again? Well, it was this Burger Time challenge, and they said we had to make the big burger. I had to do it. I had to eat it. But anyways, thanks so much, everyone. Make sure you check out the Teespring, not Teespring, TeePublic for the Coleco shirts, Papa Pete's Coleco shirts. You got it. I'm about to go get one, so make sure you check it out. And anyways, we will see you in 2 weeks for the Burger Time challenge. It'll probably be our biggest show ever. Thank you so much. Take care now.
See you.